Hi, this is Niro Feliciano, the incidental therapist. This is my first video. Normally I don't like doing these videos, but I felt like I needed to talk about this one practice that has potential to reduce your holiday or any day stress in 60 seconds. This time of year, it's so needed. I know as therapists, we are inundated with people who are stressed right now. I think I saw 22 patients in the last 2 days, and some of these stressors are very real: family stressors, financial stressors, grief, loss, and illness. People are dealing with a lot of things this time of year. But what's amazing, when you do this practice correctly, your actual life situation does not have to change to start putting your body in a relaxed state. And there is a certain technique that you have to implement in order for this to truly become effective. Now, the practice I'm talking about is deep relaxation breathing. I've taught it almost every day I've been in the office to my clients for the past 13 years. And what I find is that there are a couple things that people don't do correctly, even though they've heard of breathing, and they're very easy to change. So I just wanted to take 2 minutes and explain what happens and how to do it. The first thing people do is, when I say take a deep breath, is they go like this. And that actually is a shallow breath. You're breathing from your chest, everything goes up, your shoulders go up, and you're actually more tense. You're getting less air, and that can actually lead to hyperventilation, which we don't want. So what you want to do is put your hands on your lower belly, on your diaphragm, and you should see nothing move or very little movement from your chest or your shoulders. You're going to actually fill up your belly like a balloon on the inhale. So let's just try that for a second, for 4 seconds. And then exhale for 6. You should see little to no movement. All the movement is here. And there's a reason why we do a shorter inhale than an exhale. And this is actually the key to putting your body in that relaxed state. Because when we do a longer exhale, we stimulate your vagus nerve, which innervates your diaphragm. When that longer exhale stimulates your vagus nerve, it sends a signal to your brain to increase your parasympathetic activity. That's the part of your nervous system that decreases your heart rate and decreases your blood pressure. So oftentimes when people do an equal count inhale and exhale, that doesn't happen so readily. So we want to do a longer exhale. When we are anxious or stressed, it's our sympathetic nervous system that is overactive, firing all the time. You may remember this from your high school biology class. The sympathetic is your fight or flight nervous system, and that prepares your body for emergency, because when we're stressed, our body's reacting as if we are in an emergent state. So when we do that longer exhale and a shorter inhale, we actually tell our brain, okay, we need more parasympathetic, we need a decreased heart rate, decreased blood pressure. So we can begin to change the state of our body physiologically without even changing our situation. So you can do this over the holidays, when your in-laws are coming over, when you're running around doing errands. I often do it when I'm talking to patients. Yes, as therapists, sometimes we need to deep breathe when we're talking about the same issue over and over again, and our patients are doing the same thing, even though they know it's not beneficial to them. There's no judgment, but sometimes we need to take deep breaths, and no one would know. So the key to this, I like to use a 10-second breathing cycle. It's a 4-second inhale and a 6-second exhale. What you can also do alternatively is a 4-second inhale and a 4-second exhale and a 2-second hold. What we recommend in mindfulness breathing is an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the nose. But this time of year, when people are sick and congested, you can even do the exhale through your mouth if that's more comfortable for you. So I just want to take you through a 10-second cycle so you can see what that looks like. So put your hand on your belly, relax your shoulders, and every time you exhale, just envision that tension leaving your body, relaxing your shoulders as you exhale. So take a deep breath for 4 seconds in through your nose and exhale. And once again, and exhale. Now, 60 seconds, if you do this, you can do it 6 times in 60 seconds. Slow counts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you do that 10 times, 6 times, which is 1 minute. If you do that 6 times, which is in 1 minute, you start to decrease your heart rate and your blood pressure and start to calm your body down. Now, ideally, you could do this for 8 to 10 minutes a day. But anytime you start feeling the stress, take a 1-minute break and try this. You can set a timer on your phone. I had a patient who came in today who was having panic attacks, and I set a timer on my phone, and I said, just breathe with me for 3 minutes. And she did for 3 minutes, and at the end of 3 minutes, she felt like she'd been breathing for 10 minutes because it can be effective that quickly if you get the technique right. So just a quick recap: diaphragmatic breathing, keeping your shoulders and chest very still and quiet, filling your belly up with air like a balloon, 4-second inhale, 6-second exhale, or 4-second inhale, 4-second exhale, 2-second hold. Try this several times a day. You can do it with your eyes open, soft focus, or your eyes closed, which a lot of my clients prefer. And the amazing thing is if you can even commit to 5 to 8 minutes a day, the research shows coming out of the NIH, published in the New England Journal of Medicine, that over a period of 8 weeks of this short daily practice, that you can actually change your brain chemistry to become less reactive to stress. So now you have the technique. Keep practicing it. You don't need 20 minutes a day, but even these 1-minute breaks all through the day can reduce your stress without even changing your situation. So happy holidays and keep breathing.